See by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red-glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Marley, for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem. My name is Rebecca Lane, and I am the Renaissance Advisor here on campus. I, along with our athletics director, Mr. Galloway, will be your host for today's events. The official date of National Signing Day was on February 3rd of this year. However, due to COVID, we were unable to host that event at this time. Therefore, we are calling today's celebration the Committed Athlete Recognition Ceremony, as to not cause confusion. This is the culmination of a long recruited journey. Traditionally, this is the first day that a high school senior can sign a binding national letter of intent for a collegiate sport. It shows their commitment to competing at their future college. This is a big moment in the lives of your students and parents. This is also a big moment for you, as it is a result of their hard work and dedication. But let's not also forget the time that you spent taking them to all of their practices, paying for their sports, paying for their uniforms and their pictures and the late night drive-thrus at fast food restaurants, creating all those healthy choices for our athletes. Today, we are recognizing and celebrating the athletes of Vista Murrieta who have committed to play at the collegiate level. Here, to give us an introduction, please welcome our principal, Mr. Mick Wager.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here. Family, parents, students. I'm honored to be here to help recognize your achievement, students, in taking your athletic ability, your drive to compete, your commitment to further your education to the next level. Before I go on, I want to introduce one of our dignitaries who are here, your superintendent of schools, Mr. Patrick Kelly. He's here. You are, not very many students are able to be part of this small group. You're among a small and elite group students, so you should be very proud of yourself. Congratulations to you for the time and effort you've put into your sport, and thank you for what you've given to Vista Murrieta, for what you've given back to us, for maintaining our good reputation by your success, your participation in sport here, raising us to a higher level, your classy behavior on and off the field, court, pool, diamond, wherever you played, and helping us to look good. So thank you for parents and families for your support. This is definitely a team effort, no doubt about it. Good luck to all of you students in your future. We certainly look forward to hearing of all your successes. Please keep in touch. Send us those highlights. We're just looking forward to seeing what you have in store for your future. So that's it. Enjoy the rest of this day, and go Broncos. And see you next week as well.
Thank you, Mr. Wager. And can we give Mr. Wager a round of applause for his commitment to our athletics program for the past 8 years? Now, please welcome your athletic director, Mr. Carl Galloway.
Thank you, Mrs. Lane, for that introduction. So normally, we do signing day indoors in a nice air-conditioned performing arts center away from the sun, right? But we can appreciate that times are different. Normally, I would spend a chunk of time talking about all the people who have helped our student athletes get to where they're at today. The moms and dads who played parent and Uber driver, Uber Eats, whatever it took to make sure they were fed and there on time. The grandparents who were at a cheering section when there wasn't one on the road. To the siblings who were practice partners when gyms and fields were shut down. Now, all those things are still true, and I don't want to minimize the role that family members and our loved ones play in our lives to get us to where we're at right now. But I think we do need to appreciate the fact that our athletes have survived and thrived through some extraordinary circumstances to continue to pursue their dreams of competing at the next level. They stayed the course in uncertain times. They kept their skills sharp when others may have let them dull, and when it would have been easier to sit on the couch than to go outside for just one more rep. I would just like to say on behalf of the athletic department and Vista Murrieta High School that I am proud of what our athletes have accomplished this year in the midst of the pandemic, and I just want to be the first to just congratulate them for what they've done. That being said, without further ado, I'd like to welcome back up Mrs. Lane as we recognize our athletes.
See the height difference? It's amazing. All right, so what we're going to ask is as we call your name up, we're going to ask that you come up. We're going to have you stand on the stairs simply because we're going to have some slideshows up here and we don't want anyone blocking someone else's slide. And then at the end, parents, you'll be able to get pictures of all the student athletes put together, okay? We would also like to recognize the fact that some of these athletes created video messages. We're gonna try our best to see if those will play for us today, but if not, we will make sure to email those messages out to you, okay? All right, to get us started, let's first welcome up for softball, Zoe Folks, who will be attending Newman University.
Malia Gillespie, John Jay School of Criminal Justice, softball.
Also representing softball, we have Samantha Ganadine, who is attending the University of Hartford.
Angelina Lopez.
I just wanted to say thank you so much to my mom and dad for taking me all over the place to play softball for the past years and paying for my softball games and going out of state and all that. And thank you to my Nana and Papa for always going to my softball games and going out of state to watch me play softball, taking me to my college visit in Kansas for 5 days, and for paying for my pitching lessons. It means so much to me. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys.
Angelina Lopez, Aurora University, softball.
Also representing softball, we have Madison Pierce attending Fort Hays State University. I don't know if the video's in there or not.
Elise Zadunek, Stevens College, softball.
Next up for baseball, we have Cade Johnstone, who is attending Cal Baptist University.
Next up for baseball, Nathan Martinez, attending University of Nevada, Reno.
And our final one for baseball, Latrey McCollum, who is attending the University of California at Santa Barbara.
For women's soccer, Raina Gabriel, who will be attending Cornell University.
Hi, so along with some of my highlights, I wanted to give a special shout out to my mom and my dad. I owe all my success to you guys, so thank you for all of your sacrifice and your love and support. I wouldn't be where I am and the person that I am today without all that you guys have done for me, so thank you for always being my #1 fans and being on the sideline for every single one of my games, even when I was having a rough time. I love you guys so much, and thank you, Rachel, for always being by my side and being there to motivate me or make me laugh. And thank you to my coaches and teammates. I wouldn't want to have this season without anybody else, so thank you for everybody that was there for me and believed in me. We made it. Go Broncos.
All right, up next for men's soccer, we have Alejandro Alfaro attending the University of Northwestern.
Also for men's soccer, we have Dylan Aarons attending Illinois College.
And our final one for men's soccer is Dominic Cortez attending Northumbria University.
For women's volleyball, we have Lauren Cummings attending Greensboro College.
Hi, my name is Lauren Cummings, and I will be attending Greensboro College in North Carolina. I'd like to thank my family, my mother personally, Tamara, who has helped me and supported me through this whole entire journey and everything with volleyball. I'd like to also thank my coaches over at 951, Brittany and Dennis, who have helped me personally in my position, helping me be better and stronger who I am, and making sure that I get out there and do my best. I'd also like to thank my family, wherever they are. I'd like to thank them all for everything they've done and always encouraging me to be my best in who I am.
Also representing women's volleyball, we have Jemiah Harris attending Adelphi University.
Next for women's volleyball, we have Rachel Holmberg attending University of St. Catherine.
Hi, my name is Rachel Holmberg, and I'm committing to playing volleyball next year at the University of St. Catherine. I chose USK because I love the coaches and the environment that the students created. First of all, I'd like to thank my parents for putting me through volleyball for this long, and all the coaches I've had, specifically Dennis Palpalatok, Ed Tajano, Poya Poya, and Sue Willick. I'd also like to thank my family at 951 Elite. I love you guys, and my teammates from Vista. You guys are the best. Let's go Birds.
For beach volleyball, we have Kayla Moreno attending Texas A&M University at Corpus Christi.
Next for women's volleyball, Molly Wilson going to the University of Washington.
Okay, representing women's water polo, we have Caitlin Cornejo attending Cal State Northridge.
For men's cross country and track and field, Jacob Zaracero attending Humboldt State.
I want to say thank you to my coaches and my parents for everything they've done, because without them, I don't think I would be as far in the sport as I have gotten.
Do it for the doggies. Let's get it, Jacob!
All right, up next for football, we have Ethan Darstad attending St. John's University.
Next, we have Justice Idema attending Arizona Christian University.
For football, we have Jaylani Jefferson attending Southwest Minnesota.
Next, we have Jordan Little attending the Air Force Academy.
And last up for football, we have Turner Wilkinson attending Jamestown University.
For basketball, Brandon Newsom attending Belmont Abbey College. Can we give one last round of applause for our college-committed athletes? That concludes the formal portion of the event today. I would like to invite you up. We have the backdrop set up if you'd like to get some pictures with families, with athletes together. And again, I just want to thank you for coming out. Have a great day.